Inside the grand living room of a wealthy tycoon's mansion, an unsettling silence hangs in the air. Lying on the sofa is the body of the billionaire's son. The crime scene is horrifying. Half of his head has been brutally severed, and his entire body is heavily smeared with thick pig fat. Local police are left baffled. There are no witnesses, no obvious clues, and no clear motive. Desperate for answers, they reach out to Antonia, a legendary crime analyst with a staggering IQ of 242. Known for solving the world's most impossible cases, Antonia's sharp eyes never miss a detail, no matter how clever the killer tries to be. Arriving at the scene, Antonia inspects the evidence with surgical precision. Examining the fragments of the victim's skull left on the table, she immediately notices something strange. The cuts are unnaturally smooth. This reveals that before his head was severed, the body had been submerged in a specialized chemical liquid. Moments later, a green blowfly lands on the victim's hand. Antonia instantly orders the forensic team to crank the air conditioning down to the lowest setting. The fly's presence means the victim died at least 48 hours ago, making it critical to preserve all remaining evidence before decomposition sets in. Spotting a tiny needle mark on the victim's neck, she deduces that the killer used a suction device to drain every last drop of blood from his body. What makes the crime truly chilling is the total absence of defensive wounds. The victim couldn't fight back at all while being drained of blood. The forensic report soon uncovers why. The victim was injected with a precise dose of curare, a lethal poison that completely paralyzes the body while leaving the brain fully conscious. The victim was forced to endure the agonizing torture of feeling his own life bleed away second by second. But the terror doesn't end there. The lab report also reveals a mysterious, unidentified chemical compound inside the body, suggesting the killer's method is far more complex than a simple murder. Endure the agonizing torture of feeling his own life bleed away second by second. But the terror doesn't end there. The lab report also reveals a mysterious, unidentified chemical compound inside the body, suggesting the killer's method is far more complex than a simple murder. The killer will strike again very soon. At that exact moment across the city, her worst fear comes true. The young heiress to Spain's richest family is driving home. Tricks by the killer have diverted her car off the highway onto a dark, deserted road, and she has no idea that the shadow of death is already waiting for her.